Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the ground? I wanna stop this ongoing train before I lose my mind.
Getting shale. Oh, barely made it. You guys, I found some fossils in this shale, and they look like seashells. Right on this piece of shale right here. All these little things that look like little seashells. It's so cool. So all this used to be underwater or what? Look at that. That's so cool. All right, guys, so we can't get any shale or gravel or anything delivered, and honestly, it's kind of pointless right now. The road is just so messed up, and it's the worst, craziest weather. It's raining some days, snowing the next. There's no way to keep this from being muddy. So we're gonna start with this first load of shale right here. This is nice, good shale. It just breaks up so easily. Shale, yeah. Making some progress. Washing our hair, we're wrenching and we're washing.
Patty, I need some more water for the wrench.
Oh, well, let me get some more water. Here it is on the wood stove. It's wash night.
This is an old antique tub that my mama got me back in the day. I think it was a baby tub of some sort, but I loved it.
I just finished blow drying my hair. It was a hair washing night here at the farmhouse. This is well water, and it's so soft. It's so thick. Oh my gosh. I feel like a new woman. Good stove going. Babies are tired. It's a good night. You guys, look at this. This is the type of haunted things that I'm talking about. This pan is heating up with some oil on the wood stove, and it's just shaking. Like, what? There's nothing doing it. That is so creepy. The ghosts are here always. Hey, Maggie. Good morning, everybody. It is freezing today. I've got a few projects planned today for things that are going to go inside the workshop, like you guys saw, the countertop with the sink, and I also made another countertop to match that, but I have a lot more things to do to it to make it look really pretty. This year's weather has just been like insane. I think it's been the wettest rainfall, like the wettest year on record ever. So long story short, our road is pretty washed out right now, and yeah, I mean the hill is just complete mud. As soon as it starts to dry out, it either snows or rains again. Since we have been getting so much rain and snow and just wet weather, I figured it would be a good idea anyways, but to go ahead and see if I can cover up the foundation that's sticking out on my workshop, because I don't want it to be subjected to the weather and the elements and potentially rot, because I want this thing to last a long time. Okay, so here's the workshop, and this is the foundation. I screwed this board on there to help with the draft underneath and all that, and there is insulation up under the shed. But this foundation that's sticking out right here from the building is not good. As you can see, it gets really wet. And I tried first by setting up this galvanized steel situation, but I honestly just think it looks really ugly. So I went to Lowe's and I picked up a couple options to try. I'm trying to see if this might potentially go under there, but I don't think it's going to. I could, if I put it on top, it's not long enough to stretch over. If I were to screw it here, that would just barely cover, and that's not really protecting the edge. I mean, if I were to slide it in like this, that doesn't work either. So taking that back, I think this was like $8, so that would have been pretty expensive, along with this one too, but it's just not gonna work. I mean, could potentially do that, but that's not protecting it. These are my other two options. Have these little tin galvanized steel trinkets, and I can clearly see this isn't going to work either. It's just not wide enough. There's nothing I can do to make it protect this piece. So since you guys have such great ideas in the comments always, and I try to read them all, I really do, I appreciate it, what would you guys put here to protect this platform from rot and weathering? Because I am just totally at a loss. This flashing is super hard to work with. I would rather not do it, but if I have to, that's what I'll use. I don't really like the look of it either, but anyway, let me know, guys. Now I'm off to start on another project for the day. Hopefully one that ends in success. Wait, hey, wait. Wait. Elo, wait. Ah. No. No. Elo. No, come. Come. What? Alright guys, the time is finally here. I'm back with my countertop and my sink countertop, and I'm going to be staining them today. I sanded them down so it lost that pretty orangey color that came with the cedar boards. So if I can only get Frankie and Elo away from this, then I can get some stain on these boards. Using the color Weathered Oak, and it kind of looked like it was a nice light tan with some darker tones to pick up all these knots and things. I'm putting on my rubber gloves. My mom's sitting right here too, in the corner. Everybody just likes to gather around when I do projects.
I am reading a do project on putting some sealant on the roof.
Alright, so I know you can use a rag or a paintbrush, but I'm going to use a paintbrush and see how this does. Oh, so don't shake.
How'd you get the can open?
A nail.
Well, it was hard, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, all the stuff settles in the bottom. Color. Always good stain with a rag.
Alright. Let's give this a whirl. Hope you guys can see pretty good. Oh, that's pretty.
I think that already had polyurethane in it too, didn't it?
No. That is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you guys, the coyotes have been absolutely, brighten this up. It looks so dark. Also, another update over here at the farm is that the coyotes have been absolutely out of control. On my cameras, I've got a bunch of cameras like everywhere over here, and I've seen coyotes on almost every single camera, and they're getting closer and closer to the house, which is concerning because we have been staying here, and it seems like, you know, they might want to stay a little bit away, but I think they're smelling Frankie, and yeah, that really bothers me. So it's about time to do some coyote hunting. The other night, one was actually underneath the porch here at the front of the house, and that's where Frankie likes to hide out. So I know that they're like smelling Frankie, and it really just kind of sketches me out. So, and I'm talking like big coyotes. I'll try to insert a photo here. To show you guys, they're not small little fox-sized coyotes. These things are huge. But anyway, for Christmas, I got a night vision scope, and I'm gonna try to lure some in as soon as I can figure out exactly and practice with that thing. Lure some in and take out quite a few, as many as I can. So that's coming up too, so stay tuned for that. It's hopefully gonna happen sooner than later. Last night on my trail camera, a photo came through, 10 or 11 point buck, like monster. Hadn't seen him since the beginning of the season, and our deer season just ended here like a couple days ago, and it's almost like he knew that the season was over, so he was like, okay, well, I guess I'll come back around. But beautiful buck, and I hope to see him next year. What are y'all doing? If y'all jump up here. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll show you guys the finished product. Ugh, you guys, sometimes I just feel like I can't do anything right the first time. So I'm staining, and apparently, I mean, I stirred up the can, but apparently I didn't stir it up good enough. So there was all this like gray blue on the bottom. And also, I find it crazy to believe that I used this entire thing on just these two pieces. And so anyway, I did this one first, which I love the color. It's beautiful. Stunning. Love the color. And then I go on to do my sink one. And it's like blue-gray. Bluish gray. Crap. Anyway. I'm gonna have to go to Lowe's and get another can of stain and hopefully match that one to this one. So, anyway. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.